The Colosseum. The Colosseum is an oval amphitheater in the center of the city of Rome, Italy, just east of the Roman Forum. It is the largest ancient amphitheater ever built, and it is still the largest standing amphitheater in the world today. This construction began under the Emperor Vespasian, 69 to 79 Anno Domini, and was completed in AD Anno Domini under his successor Titus. Modifications were made during the reign of Domitian. The three emperors are known as the Flavian dynasty, and the amphitheater was named the Flavian Amphitheater. The Colosseum is built of travertine, limestone, tuff, and brick concrete. It could hold an estimated 50,000 to 80,000 spectators at the various points in history, having an average audience of some 65,000. It was used for contests and public spectacles, including animal hunts, executions, reenactments of famous battles, and dramas based on Roman mythology, and briefly mock sea battles. The building ceased to be used for entertainment in the early medieval era. It was later reused for such purposes as housing, workshops, quarters for a religious order, a fortress, and a Christian shrine. The building's Latin name was simply the Latin Amphitheatrum, though the modern name Flavian Amphitheater is often used. There is no evidence it was used in classical antiquity. This name refers to the Flavian dynasty, during whose reigns the building was constructed, but the structure is better known as the Colosseum. In antiquity, Romans may have referred to the Colosseum by the unofficial name Amphitheatrum, but this name may have been poetic, as it was not exclusive to the Colosseum. Vespasian and Titus, builders of the Colosseum, also constructed a Flavian amphitheater in Puteoli. Construction of the Colosseum began under the rule of Vespasian in around 70 Anno Domini. The Colosseum had been completed up to the third story by the time of the Vespasian's death in 79. The top level was finished by his son Titus in AD, and the inaugural games were held in AD or 81 Anno Domini. Over 9,000 wild animals were killed during the inaugural games of the amphitheater. The building was remodeled further under Vespasian's younger son, the newly designated Emperor Domitian. The effects of pollution and general deterioration over time prompted a major restoration program carried out between 1997 and 2000s. In recent years, the Colosseum has become a symbol of international campaign against capital punishment, which was abolished in 1948. Several anti-death penalty demonstrations took place in front of the Colosseum in 2000s. Since that time, as a gesture against the death penalty, the local authorities of Rome changed the color of the Colosseum's night from white to gold. Unlike Roman theaters that were built into hillsides, the Colosseum is an entirely freestanding structure. It derives its basic exterior and interior architecture from that of two theaters back to back. It is elliptical in plan and is 189 meters long and 156 meters wide, with a base area of 24,000 square meters. The height of the outer wall is 48 meters. The perimeter originally measured 545 meters. The central arena is an oval 87 meters long and 55 meters wide, surrounded by a wall 5 meters high. The outer wall is estimated to have required over 100,000 cubic meters of travertine stone, which were set without mortar. The Colosseum could accommodate 87,000 people, although modern estimates put the figure at around 50,000. They were seated in a tiered arrangement that reflected the rigid nature of Roman society. Special boxes were provided at the north and south ends, respectively, for the emperor and the Vestal virgins. Flanking them at the same level was a platform or podium for the senatorial class, who were allowed to bring their own chairs. The names of some 5th century senators can still be seen carved into stonework. The tier above the senators was occupied by the non-senatorial noble class or knights, the next level up for ordinary Roman citizens, and was divided into 2 sections. The lower part was for wealthy citizens, while the upper part was for poor citizens. Specific sectors were provided for the other social groups. The arena itself was 83 meters by 48 meters. It comprised a wooden floor covered by sand, covering an elaborate underground structure called the hypogeum. The hypogeum was not part of the original construction, but was ordered to be built by Emperor Domitian. Little now remains of the original arena floor, but the hypogeum is still clearly visible. It consists of a 2-level subterranean network of tunnels and cages beneath the arena, where gladiators and animals were held before contests began. The Colosseum was used to host gladiatorial shows as well as a variety of other events. The shows were always given by private individuals rather than the state. They had a strong religious element but were also demonstrations of power and family prestige, and were immensely popular with the population. Another popular type of show was the animal hunt. These utilized a great variety of wild beasts. The Colosseum today is a major tourist attraction in Rome, with thousands of tourists each year entering to view the interior arena. There is now a museum dedicated to Eros in the upper floor of the outer wall of the building. Part of the arena floor has been refloored. A network of subterranean passageways, once used to transport wild animals and gladiators to the arena, opened to the public in summer 2010. The Colosseum is also the site of Roman Catholic ceremonies in the 20th and 21st centuries.